In the latest push to keep peace talks alive between the United States and Iran, Pakistan's Army Chief Field Marshal Asim Munir has traveled to Tehran for high-level discussions. Iranian sources told Al Jazeera that the Field Marshal is leading a Pakistani delegation aimed at helping revive negotiations between Washington and Tehran after the first round of talks in Islamabad ended without a breakthrough. Iranian officials say communication between the two sides has continued through Pakistan since those negotiations concluded over the weekend. Speaking at a weekly briefing, Iran's foreign ministry said messages have been exchanged through Pakistani intermediaries and that a Pakistani delegation was expected in Tehran to continue discussions. Tehran has also restated its position on the nuclear issue. Iran says its right to enrich uranium for peaceful nuclear energy is non-negotiable, although it remains open to discussing the level of enrichment during negotiations. At the same time, Pakistan has launched wider diplomatic effort to keep momentum going. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has begun a 4-day visit to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Turkey, according to Pakistan's foreign ministry. The trip is aimed at building international support for restarting negotiations, while a fragile ceasefire between the United States and Iran remains in place until April 22nd. The latest developments come a day after US President Donald Trump suggested that talks could resume within days and indicated that Pakistan may again host the next round of negotiations. Diplomats involved in mediation efforts say both sides are open to continuing talks, although the timing and location of the next meeting have not yet been finalized. The Associated Press reported that Islamabad and Geneva are among the cities being considered as possible venues. Over the weekend, US Vice President J.D. Vance and Iranian Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf held more than 21 hours of negotiations in Islamabad. While those talks did not produce a deal, diplomats say the key outcome was that communication channels between Washington and Tehran remain open. Meanwhile, regional diplomacy is continuing alongside those efforts. According to Tehran's Tasnim news agency, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has discussed the negotiations with Turkey's Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan. Pakistan's Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar has also been in contact with Ankara as part of the diplomatic coordination ahead of the Antalya Diplomacy Forum. With the ceasefire deadline approaching, mediators are now working to create space for another round of negotiations and prevent tensions from escalating again.